Hey there guys and gals, it's me nirex and welcome back to Beginner C++ Programming. So in this video we're going to find the solution to the problem that I presented to you in the last video, which is to find the Fibonacci, the nth element in the Fibonacci sequence using only recursion. Now, just in case you don't know what Fibonacci sequence actually is, I'm just going to go ahead and write it right here. So it starts from 1, 1, and then we do 2. The next one is 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and so on and so forth. So what this basically is that, let me just do it like that. So in Fibonacci, we add the two values, the previous two values, to calculate the next value. So 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 1 is 3, 3 and 2 is 5, 5 and 3 is 8, 8 and 5 is 13, 13 and 8 is 21, so on and so forth, okay? Now, in math, sequence numbers starts from 1, but as you all know, in computers, it starts from 0. So we're going to just go ahead and give them some index, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. 7, and wait, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, 7 and so on. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to give it some n, and this is that sum n that I'm going to give it, and in return it is going to give me the value in that index of Fibonacci sequence. Now, to write a recursive function, what we want to do is, first off, we need to give it a baseline. So if n is equal to, is less than or equal to 1, we return 1. Okay, this is the baseline. If it's 1, if it's 0, we return 1. This is our baseline, right? These are our baseline. So let me just go ahead and do base here. And these are calculations. Calculations. Yes, so this is where our baseline is, and this is the calculation area. Now, I've already done the baseline condition. When we reach that, when we reach 1 or 0, we just drop it out of there with a 1. We just return 1. Now, how do we calculate this? How do we calculate this? How do we calculate this? Well, it's quite simple. All we need to do is, first off, return. Now, how do we return? Well, it's obvious. We need to add the ones on the last, okay, the ones behind it. So if I want the second one, I need to add the first and the 0th element of the Fibonacci sequence. So all I need to do is fib of n minus 1, which is this guy. Okay, if my current index is 2, then fib n minus 1 will calculate this one plus this one. That is fib n minus 2. And that's basically it. This is all you need to do to create the Fibonacci sequence. Now let's test it. So I'm going to go ahead and create an int to hold the result. Call it res, which is, let's say, the 7th element. And then do std out, res, std and out. So the 7th element should give me 21. Now when I run it, as you can see, it gave me 21. I can write something else like 114 and it still calculates it for me. It might take a little bit because it's a huge number, but as you can see, it is still working and it will eventually give me some number. It might get a little bit too much because, yeah, that's a little bit of a big number. Let me just do 25. That should be relatively easy. And there we go. This is the 25th element, or rather the 26th when we are talking about the math world. 26th element of Fibonacci sequence right there for you. And this is basically how you write the Fibonacci sequence. Now, if you want to calculate all of them and just give them back, you need another function to just run this from 0 to this guy and then put them, print them one by one. Just do them like that. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This was the solution to the Fibonacci sequence, and I really do hope that doing problems like this, thinking of them as they have a baseline here, before the baseline is this condition, after the baseline is calculations, I do really hope that you understood how to do recursions in a little bit of a better way, because honestly they're terrible. Okay, I personally hate them. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do hate them as well, but I really hope this one helped. If it did, do leave a like. If you have any questions, just write them in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them all. I mean, I will. So, and that's basically it. I will try my best to answer them as fast as I can. Now, if you really did enjoy this video, do subscribe to the channel. That would help a lot. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.